quando si sacarò volear Horus Santa di volear al cote darás un cote lo sorar quando a tome Sakira Naotashi
Hey, it's Zeph, and welcome back to Star Wars No Hope. Welcome. Um, Welcome back. We're gonna go around. I'm gonna introduce everyone that's here. I don't know if there's anyone else that's gonna be here, but I'm pretty sure they are. Chances are they're just running a little late. That's what it was last time. Um, Hopefully there will be no big issues that arise like last time. Or I guess it wasn't really an issue; it's more of a good thing. But I had to leave for it. Anyway, let's get to it. We have a total of 3 players currently here, and that is Cal Corvus Kryze, um, Elder, I forget his name. I forget how you say it. Eldar is the clan, and then finally we have Roddick Badge.
Hello.
And that is everyone that's here.
It's gonna make a lot more sense about 100 years down the line.
Your destiny points are, I'm going to actually take away 2 of these because Mr. Mans is not here, but I'll put him off to the side. You have 4 light side, you have 4 light side, and 2 dark side. I already rolled your obligations and moralities, and no one got hit except for Turd Ferguson, but he's not here. So yeah, there we go. That is everything. We're going to now do the funnies and start. Let me turn on that music, the wonderful music. All right. Did I even? Please tell me I remembered to do the thing. If I didn't remember to do this, this is going to be funny. Did I remember? Did I remember? I may have not remembered to do it. Oh, I didn't. Oh, oopsies. That's a big oopsies on my part.
Raggy.
Row. I forgot to write the session start. I usually do that right after the session. But because of what I had to go do, I forgot about it. But not a whole lot actually happened because it was a short session. But basically, the group was in the depths of the temple underground and tried their best to get the vaults open that they found. Roddick Badge and Cal Corvus Kryze, as well as Baron, attempted and successfully, after a bit of fooling around with the vault doors, were able to open up the vaults. Within each of the vaults contained many Beskar items, from coins to artifacts to possibly some decorations. However, because of Cal's, or was it Cal? I forget who actually tripped it, but someone stepped on a pressure plate, which started a large gas, a large noxious gas of some kind, to slowly seep into the room. This obviously disturbed the group, so they attempted to seal themselves in a vault. They did, and they waited for quite a while. And, what happened? Oh yeah, they stayed in there for a little bit, but eventually Roddick decided that he did not want to wait for this gas to go away, and decided to step out into it, covering his nose, and decided to perhaps, make his own wall, or doorway.
doing a little walking.
Doing a little walking, and tried to make his own doorway using his lightsaber. Now, obviously, at least maybe not to him, he exploded. And a very large explosion occurred, rupturing the walls around. It was just a scratch. He barely survived. But he was able to survive the explosion. And he was quickly helped up by Beatty. And, some rest of the what are their names? The leaders came forth, talked to Cal and Roddick in order to figure out what exactly had happened. And, well, they were not quite happy with the outsider's performance. But Cal, being the leader he was, stepped forward and began to say some inspirational stuff that I forgot what he said. But he said some cool things, and they agreed with him. So, they calmed down. However, topside. What happened with Elder? Elder was made his way into the ship slowly. He found his way through the maintenance access of the engine bay and slowly maneuvered his way down through the destroyed ship, or the collapsed ship, eventually reaching a debris area that was, or a covered doors in debris, and figured out a way to move it out of the way, as well as clear out some fire that was there. There you go.
Very nice.
Oh, and what's his name? Anyone was also still dealing with some stuff in like a city or something. I don't know.
I
Anyway,
just realized my character has an extreme usefulness that I didn't know I had.
well, that extreme usefulness is going to get tested right here and now because it's going to
Really?
be your turn. Because we ended on your turn. We were supposed to do it, but then I had to leave.
I'm specifically talking about my ability to deduce codes and do computer checks. I can remove 2 setback dice
Yes, you
from
can.
code breaking.
Yes, you can.
That's cool.
It's
I
quite
didn't know
useful.
I could do that.
I was going to actually give you a
Can I use that on like door locks if they're like
Yeah.
code related door lock? Okay.
if they have, like, it depends on how good their security is.
I can
They had a
can
certain amount of
reduce the
setbacks.
difficulty. Well, decrease the difficulty by 1 as well if it's
Exactly.
specifically a door code
It's very cool. It's very cool.
or
Anyway.
just a security device of any kind.
Leaving off on what happened for you at the very end, you moved some debris out of the way by moving a crane. It fell down and collapsed the debris area, revealing a single doorway, or I guess it was more of a hole that you created because of the crane falling. But it was able to, it was an access way to get deeper into the ship. So currently,
We
you're
need to
going
go
into that. Yes, obviously. You start going into that place, and you notice you start to hear the sounds of talking. Clearly, people are, this is a down ship. You now are in the point where you start hearing people. The doorway that you went through leads into a room. And the voices are coming through a doorway that is like on the side, but like it leads into a hallway because it's slightly cracked open, but it can't shut because of debris that is currently halted its
Okay.
closing process. But in the room that you're currently in, it's too dark to see around. Keep that in mind.
Right. I don't have anything to really help me see around with. Yeah, I don't even have like any kind of a flashlight or nothing. Can I open the door? That's like trying to shut itself right now?
You want to try to go over to the door?
I mean, quietly, yes.
Well, obviously. You already made a stealth check because that's what I made you make before you went into this place. And your stealth check was positive. You got like 3 victories and like 2 advantages, so you're good.
It's that 5 agility.
Yes, it is. So, my wrist hurts. You slowly clamber your way up to the doorway. You have to actually climb onto a wall because obviously, again, it's on the side.
Use my repulsor lift unit if I can.
Probably can. It's not that. You probably dropped down, but as you were dropping down, you slowly floated over to it. That's probably what happened. Anyway, you get over to it. Clearly, it's still trying to shut itself. Every time it slams onto this metal debris, it makes a loud clang, clang, kind of sound every time it slams. It's rhythmic,
Ooh.
so keep that in mind. What do you do? But you're like you're in the doorway, like how it's like an in-way, like where it's like a.
It's rhythmic, so I could slip past it with a good coordination check.
I mean, technically, yeah, you could. It's a bit of a tight squeeze, but the metal is just large enough where you could technically squeeze through. But
Well, no, I want to just jump through it while it opens, because it's slamming shut, right? So it opens back up.
it doesn't open all the way. It's like half the doorway is visible.
Is that
but
enough
it's
for
enough,
me to just
yeah,
like?
it's
I don't
enough
know,
for
if
you
I
to get
shoulder
through, possibly. Well, if you're trying to shoulder through it, so you want to try to kick the debris out the way. What are you trying to do?
Oh no! Oh, nah.
like I said, the hole is big enough for you technically to fit through. But, again,
I don't
could
like
get
the
hurt.
technically that you keep reinciting here. I'm gonna.
But, well, I'm saying that because
instead-
whenever it closes, it's not enough room. But whenever it gets
Well-
to that point, you know,
Oh. So I can if it's open enough.
yes,
Okay.
you just have to make a
I
check.
have faith. But I want to see if there's something I can. I don't want to stop it because it's rhythmic. People know this. People will stop feeling this and feel something. I want to slow it down. Can I
Slow
hack it?
down.
I want to use computers.
It's dark in the room, but if you wish, you can make a perception check to see if you can see the nearby. Like, obviously, you have a certain vision that you can see. So if you wish,
That's 3 green. That is nice. How many setback? Because it's dark.
it's
I
dark.
guess.
It's not super dark. It's just 2, and then I forget. Hold on.
Right? Are there any lights going on in part of the ship?
It's Miss Shadow. Okay, it's just 1 difficult or 1 setback for this. It's not like pitch black,
Okay.
but it's dark enough for it to be hard for you to see.
I don't think I get any boost. I have all of my things like right here.
1 advantage.
Okay.
Around you in your general vicinity, like directly beside you, because again, you're in like the doorway. You're holding on. You're like kind of on a ledge. The best way to put it, because you're looking down. But still, you're in a doorway, but you're able to feel around with your hands and also look a little bit, and you notice that, well, it doesn't have too much power as it keeps flickering. The flicker is what catches your eye, and it is the, what is that called? The pad, the, terminal. Door terminal.
Oh. Heck yeah. Alright. Can I just open the door then?
Well, obviously, you try to do something with it, but clearly, it's going to need a bit more expertise. If you know what I mean.
Alright. Of what caliber?
Well, you're-
Mechanics, computers? Am I picking?
Either or.
Computers.
You wish to do computers? Okay.
No.
Where's your thingamabob? Computers.
They're both right here. I got bypass, security, and codebreaker. If that's
And how many setbacks does that get rid of?
if it's a code breaking thing, 2 and decrease the difficulty by 1. If it's just like bypassing security, then just 1 setback down.
Okay. So, technically, then that would... Well, no. Well, then, yeah, you'd
I don't
get
know
rid
how
of-
special this door is. I don't know if it's like a code thing, but if it's just like naturally trying to open a locked door, it's just 1 setback.
Well, I know. But it's still... There's security within the systems, is what I'm trying to get at. Like, you're still a foreign entity trying to get into a terminal that is not of your kind, you know?
Yeah, but it's the extra setback die and reducing difficulty naturally just comes from breaking codes or decrypting communication.
I mean, wait, is it specific? Hold up.
Yes.
Codebreaker. Is it specifically? It's for communication.
Like
okay, so yeah,
I don't know how special this door of it. If it's like
it's
a
not like
code
that.
to it, then
You're
yes.
only getting it.
Okay.
You're only reducing. You're getting rid of the setback that was on it. That's the main thing. The difficulty is going to remain the same though, and that is just the 2 difficulty.
Oh, shit! A computer's check never looked so good before in my life.
You got
We
2
failed.
failures. It never looked so good. Well, I
love it.
got some bad news for you. This door is most definitely not shutting, or opening, or slowing, or any of that. However,
Oh god.
what's it called? While
What I
you
did.
are,
I'm in an oopsie.
well, you made an oopsie, but it's a good oopsie.
Oh,
It does.
okay.
All right, I shouldn't have said it slow. It didn't slow down. It did slow down a little bit, but it's not like slowing down over a period of time. It's still the same. You know, it's still shutting and stuff, and it's continuously closing on itself. But it's doing it a little slower, so you might be able to time your if you want to jump through it better. If you wish to do that, or if you want to try
Sure,
something
yep.
else.
Yep. The chances now. The chances now. Is it a coordination check?
Yes, it's a coordination. Well, it depends on what you
That's-
want to do. Are you
that's,
trying to literally jump through it, like actually like trying to?
Can I and use the repulsor lift engine as like a boost die? Does it help
I
me at all?
mean, I can give that to
It's
you.
my main source of mobility. I absolutely love using it.
I'll give-
Or could I just do a planetary piloting check to go through it? Or is that too extreme?
I mean, technically, you could make that check. You can either make a piloting check, or you can make a coordination check, or if you're feeling a little frisky,
Well,
you
if
can
it's
try
a piloting check, I remove 3 setback dice. It doesn't matter. I'll ace it.
to. Oh, you say that.
That's his whole character's thing. He's a pilot. Gunnery level 4. But I feel like I want to be quieter about it, so I'm gonna go with the coordination check. I want to keep my stealth going. I don't want to be like rambunctious and loud with it. I ain't trying to shoot out yet.
Okay. So you want to make a coordination check, correct?
Yeah.
That is okay. You're okay. 5.
Oh.
5 of them.
Yeah.
You're going to where
Oh,
is
and a
it?
boost die.
Yeah, and the
for
boost
my-
die for your coordination or your engines helping you. The difficulty, where was it? Difficulty is 1 challenge and 2 of these. There was a setback, but you got rid of that using your computer stuff. Hello?
All right.
Here's
Oh, let's hope there's no despair.
you said it.
Yeah, it's because it's something interesting needs to happen. Come on.
Oh, you
Oh,
didn't
thank
get it. But that's fine.
Oh,
2 successes, 2 advantages. All right. So basically, when it opens as much as it can, you're able to basically do a little somersault through it, and get to the other side of the door, which is like this very thin. It's like a short. It's a doorway, but it's more like a hallway. It's like a very short hallway. You're able to get through it and land on the other side, and because you're obviously you have to kind of crouch down in order to stand in this place, because again you're on a wall, and it's a hallway, but you're able to get through it a good bit, and you get to the edge, of this hallway, and you look up and down. This is obviously a larger hallway that you're looking into, and you look down.
all right.
And well, actually, I'll tell you what you see up above you. Above you is obviously the large doors that lead into that one room you were in before with the fire and stuff and the smoke. That's what that leads up to. It's like you clearly see it's not opening. That door is like sort of like pushing inward because of how much weight's on it. That's kind of what's going on there. So keep that in mind. There's something on the other side. And then looking down, you see a few people. There is actually one dude that seems to be hanging, or not hanging on, but like is like standing on a very similar area of what you're on, but it's like there's like a metal plate that's been rudimentarily welded so that it gives him more room, and he's standing on that. He's looking down at another person. These are both Mandalorians. One of them has a light, and he's looking up to the person. He's not looking up to you, so he doesn't see you, but he's looking up to the person, so clearly there's lights in here. But it's specifically the flashlights of these Mandalorians. This Awad. And then there's another person at the very bottom, but here you're unable to tell what he's saying or what he's doing or anything like that because he's too far away. It's too dark. Do you do anything in particular?
Observe.
Observe. Okay. Would you like to make a check for that, or just do whatever your passive is?
I would like to. Can I get closer without them noticing?
Closer means going down, and the dude that was the dude that's on like that metal plate is directly below you. Technically, it's more down the
Oh
hall.
shit. Okay, then if I'm that close, yeah, no, I'll use a check.
Okay. What kind of check?
Perception.
Perception. Okay, we'll just do base perception. Do I? I mean, I don't really need you to make another one of the. Okay, we're fine. Oh. Let's see here. They're not really being quiet about it, so only a difficulty. We'll say there's like maybe a setback for like the dude that's further.
Yep, that's it. All right, rolling.
Oh my goodness, my eye.
Let's go. Oh, one threat.
3 successes. Okay. You're looking. You're holding on to like the edge of this of your of the doorway that you're in, over like the hallway stuff. You're holding on to it so that you don't slip and fall, but you're trying to listen in on what they're saying. Clearly, obviously from the yelling, you're able to tell that they're trying to get some kind of they're trying to figure out where the master engineer of the ship is. He was last seen in the engineering bay, which is where you were, but they cannot find him. They're trying to get a status report on certain systems. They know the ship is destroyed, and they're definitely not getting up, but they're trying to see if there's any way that they can get access to the lower ports because of a malfunction that is going on with the doorway down there. That is what they're saying. Hello?
Repeat the door that got the malfunction.
The doorway down below, the one where the dude is kind of at, way down there.
Yeah.
That door and all the doorways at that certain point have been completely locked off. There's like there's some engineering issue that is causing those doors to stay locked, and no security or anything is allowing them to get through. They're trying to find out where the master engineer is, and apparently he was last in the engineering bay before the crash, because that makes sense.
Oh,
Obviously, you know that dude's dead.
did
because
I search him?
You did search him. He was that dude that you searched way up there in the engineering bay.
Didn't I take a key from this guy? Didn't I take the engineering key card?
You did.
Ah.
You did take the
All
card.
right.
That's what you hear. But the threat, and this is where that threat
Yeah,
comes into play.
the rat. Yeah.
As you're like holding on and stuff, the metal of your gauntlets and stuff kind of scratch onto the metal, making a loud shing sound, and then you obviously quickly dip back. But they look up, and you can tell they look up toward your area with their little flashlights and stuff.
Oh shit. So my only option is to jump back through again, isn't it?
I mean, you have a lot of different options. Oh, I also should
Oh, what
say,
are the different options? What do I see? I turn around and I'm like, what is there? There's like the run option. There's like, is there a vent for me to hide in? Ambush.
I mean, technically, you can do any of those. Obviously, there's vents, but they're in the hallway, not the one that you're in, like the big hallway that they're like sort of sitting in. There is across the hallway from where you're at. There is another doorway you could technically go over to. That door seems closed, so you'd actually have to open it. There's a terminal though that you can see.
Okay.
And besides that, there's obviously all the other doors that go down the large hallway they were looking down, and up.
The terminal door. Like, what? Where's that one? How close to that one is me?
The terminal door on the other side of the hallway, so you'd have to jump across the big hallway to get to
Is that where the two Mandalorians
the big
are?
hallway is the one that's like it's a vertical. All right, so the hallway's vertical, right?
Yes.
You understand that? You are
Yeah.
on. Let's just say you're on the left. To the right,
To the
on the right side of the hallway, which is you have to make a jump to. There's another door.
Yeah.
Down maybe like another 20 to 30 meters, there is another set of doors, and that's where the first dude is. Down another
20
20 to 30 meters.
What range band is that?
We'll say that's a medium.
It's a medium? Oh, so I could shoot at one, but not the other.
Yeah, the other one is like at long range.
Um,
And the dude at the very far bottom, he's like extreme.
and I can easily make that jump with my repulsor living. I'm gonna... I mean, will they just shoot at me? I don't want to get shot at. Is there a way
do
I
you
can
wish
be-
to
I
ponder?
can, is there a way I'm just fast enough to get over there, like
I mean,
without getting shot at?
you could maybe make a check, maybe a coordination check if you
Sure.
wish to do it. Do you wish to
A
jump?
coordination check?
Do you wish to commit to this?
Can I do a piloting planetary check instead?
Technically, you can, but I mean, yeah, there is no real downsides to doing either or. You can do either or. One guarantees you're going to get across, like, no matter what, as long as you get a victory. The other one is like, if you get a victory, you can still get there, but some other stuff might happen. Just keep that in mind. Obviously, if you fall, no matter what, you're safe because of your suit, so you're fine either way. But just depends on how you want to do it. Do you want to jump across, or do you wish to float across as fast as you can?
Float across as fast as I can?
Okay. So you wish to activate your little suit, so it's activated. And
Yeah.
because it's not always activated. You have to actually activate it in order for you to actually
Yeah.
like start hovering and stuff.
Absolutely, yeah.
So you activate it, and now you can make your check.
Alright.
Okay. And it's not that big of a difficulty, but this, I'm not going to base this off the difficulty of the jump, because it's not that hard to get across. I'm going to put the difficulty of this dependent on the people that are looking up to you, because you're trying to get over there as quick as you can without them noticing or something. Even though that's kind of hard to do since they're looking up. But still. Where is their stuff? Okay, no, that's definitely not. Okay. That, and it would be... Do you have anything that reduces setbacks?
I have something that reduces 3 setbacks.
Okay, well, no setbacks then.
Yeah. It's called Galaxy Mapper. Nope. It's
called- It's called Galactic...
Skilled Jockey. That's what it is.
It's called Galaxy Gun. Alright, there you go. There was going to be a few setbacks, but you're fine.
Alright. This is some risky business, boys. I hate it. Thanks.
a rule.
I hate it. Thanks. I hate it. Thanks. I hate. Oh yes.
Okay,
Ah.
2 successes and advantage.
That is the most balanced answer.
Alright, so obviously you get across no matter what. You can't say you don't. It's pretty hard to mess up a hover. You go pretty fast as well. While they're looking up, before they're able to like sort of glimpse up there and like sort of have their eyes adjust to what's up there with like the flashlight and stuff, they are unable to see the shadow that is you dart across to the other side. And you get onto the other side of the hallway. Now you hear them. You hear them say, "Who's up there?" And that's the dude that was directly below you.
Nobody.
Nobody's up here.
Beep, boop, 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 boop.
You're schizophrenic. Dang, okay. But yeah, that's what happens. You don't hear anything else yet, but that's what happens. Again, you're on the other side of this. You're in this hallway, and you can go to the terminal. I'll just tell you now. You can go up to the terminal and open it. It's pretty easy. It's pretty simple to open. So it's not that hard.
Yeah.
On the other side, obviously, again, this is a vertical thing.
Wait a minute. Can I use my infrared binoculars to see through? Or is that not how those work?
Do you have those on you?
I have long-range infrared binoculars.
Infrabinos, I think, is the thing, because Mr. Mans over here is the one that has the Yep, that's the one. That's the one that allows you to see through thick walls. So yes, you can. Do you wish to do that before you open the door?
Absolutely.
Okay. I'm surprised you haven't used that yet. It was really
Well,
useful
so
for this
2
situation.
meters allowing surveillance of a whole building at once.
Yes. So for this,
Setback dice on perception check.
so you're able to look into the to the other side of this door. Below you, because you can see pretty good bit below. Below, there's obviously a bunch of debris, like there always is in all these rooms. Bunch of stuff, chairs, things that were not tied down, are all just piled up at the bottom of this place. A few bits of things that were not are like mostly metallic walls or something that's like structurally sound for the actual room itself or the ship. There is a dude that's clearly been crushed by the debris from falling that is down there. He seems to have been crushed by a desk. Above you, there is, what would this be? Oh, wait, yes. There's lockers, too, down there. And above you, like, not tied down lockers or anything, or, no, it's tied, it's, like, bolted in lockers down there. Clearly.
Alright.
They've been covered. But you're able to notice that. When you look up, you notice that they're also up there. These seem to be some kind of locker room of some kind. You can't get really... It's a little too dark to notice, but there's a bit of flickering from, like, the metallic stuff that is down there.
There's always ventilation in the locker room. Get me in there.
Okay. Well, you're able
And
to
it's
get
just
in...
that one guy. It's just that one guy that was
One guy
crushed by a
that's...
desk, right?
Yeah, he was crushed by a desk, but he's
Poor
the only one that
sap.
you can see. Anyone else that was in here clearly is not visible or dead or any of that. I don't know.
Imagine
Anyway.
being decked out in Beskar and you get killed by a fucking desk. Tragic.
Tragic. But yeah, you're able to get into it. I'm gonna move on to someone else now, but just know that it seems to be a
I'm gonna
locker
go get
room,
some dinner.
things like that. Yep, you do that. All right, over here in underground Temple Town. So, what it be? What it do?
Well, everything is open now.
Yeah, all the
Open
white
for the
is
vaults.
open walls. There's obviously dust and debris that's kind of like filled the air here. But because of
Can I have my fur back?
No. That's gone. You're going to have to start
Fine.
growing that out again for the next few days. Get you some of that.
Okay.
Get some of that balding oil.
So everybody is here, right?
Yes, most, if not all, of the generals and stuff are in this area. They're kind of talking about the next sort of plans after Cal Corvus Kryze was like, hey, y'all calm down, all right? We are trying to get out of here alive. We're not trying to tear each other apart. That's basically what he said. So they're kind of just like being like, hey, what's the next move? You know the dude that was first down here that you talked to, Roddick, went off in his own thing once Cal started speaking. And you know that everyone else is kind of just around you. Kind of just looking around on stuff. Oh, and the vaults are closed. You remember that. Where do you wish to go?
Oh, I would like to ask one question. How many of the people in front of me are enemies?
The people that are part of the clans of Braylor, Awad, and I forget the last one. I think it's Far. Was it Far? Yeah, it was Far. There is around, let's say there's like 5 regular dudes, and there is obviously, there's 2 generals, and the other one went off to do his own thing.
So 8 people in total.
Yes, everyone else is kind of scattered about outside, but they're looking in. So technically there's like at least like an extra 10 more and stuff. But they're not in the room with you guys.
Okay.
You also have allies in here too.
Let's figure out how to get out of the hole.
Of the hole. Okay. Where do you wish to go?
Where'd that Awad guy go?
The Awad guy went... Well, based off of this math, he went north. I'm gonna just use those directions.
So up here.
Yes.
Follow him.
Follow him? Okay. Alright, I imagine Cal Corvus Kreese, are you following him too?
Yes.
Okay, you are trailing right behind. Okay, time to get the wonderful thing known as my drawing pin out. Okay, that'll work. And now let me get the picture of this place out. Okay. So, going up here, this leads into... Oh, really? I messed that up. No, this is fine. You notice that this is quite a weird looking room, but it goes up here. Yes, it goes up here. It goes in like this. And then over here, there is another area that leads in like
Oh,
all the way down here. Like that. This is the room that you enter here. This is the room they got blasted into because of the explosion. There's obviously more down and below, if you wish to go down there too. This room seems to have had a bit of a cave-in because of the explosion. A slight cave-in. There's a bit of stone and debris covering kind of like this area. So this corner's kind of like destroyed. But everything else, including the doorway that leads into this other room that you see, is open. What do you wish to do?
Let's keep going this way.
Keep going that way. Okay. You're really uncovering a whole lot here now. So this is where you start opening up into the big area. I'm going to go real quick and do this. I'm going to just start drawing out a whole area here, because I do have this whole area kind of figured out. There. And then... I mean, I could technically just use this dang picture, but I'd rather not use this picture. This picture has a bunch of stuff on it that rather y'all not see. There's that, and then this goes further in this way. And then finally, there's a large hallway that leads all the way down here. Dang, did I make that hallway too big? I did make that hallway too big. It's fine. Anyway.
Oh, get destroyed.
Anyway, there you go. That is what you see currently. That's just the hallway. I'm just making the wall there. Anyway, there you go. That is what you see here. From here, you don't really know where Mr. Mans went. But it's too dark to see at the very ends of the hallway. But you know, obviously, where you are now. So what do you do?
This room.
Go into that room? Okay. Oops. You pass by a few people. There's like an Awad soldier and stuff talking out here, just sort of being like, okay, what are we gonna do? But you pass them, you go in here, you walk into this room, and what you notice is this seems a bit off. The doorway has been kicked in. It seems to be a metallic door, not a Beskar door, but it is a metallic door of some kind. There's a bit of a terminal on the side where this door was. So clearly this door was kicked in by something. However, you can't tell how you can kind of tell how old it is because the door on the floor is like covered with dust and stuff. But that could also be because of all the dust and stuff that's happened from the big cave-in. So this could have happened a long time ago or could have happened recently. But judging by how old the door is, it's hard to tell. As for what's in this room specifically, from what you can see, there seems to be what would that be called? There seems to be what would this be called? It's like not an amalgamation, what is it called? I mean, yeah, it's kind of an amalgamation. There seems to be a bit of a statue up here. Like a big statue up here. About the same size of you, actually. And it's clearly of the same kind of statue that is up above, or that got destroyed. The big one. It's that, but it's smaller. And it's clearly, it's not finished. It looks like an amalgamation of, like, metal, of Beskar and stuff. Clearly pure Beskar. It's a statue, but it's unfinished. Around you, there's a few things of toolkits, lots of different things, metalworking tools. Off to the side, there's a slight compartment that could hold maybe a few more tools and other stuff. But again, you haven't checked anything else specifically in here. But that's what you can see.
Anything of value?
Well, besides the statue, which really heavy, but technically, I mean, again, like I said, everything is valuable in here, and anything you can pick up is like probably worth a few $100,000. That's false, but you get enough stuff, it's definitely worth a lot. But again, that's if you sell it to the right person. Nothing really truly of value in here, for at least comparative to you. To obviously Cal, everything in here is valuable. Everything
So
in every place is valuable.
again.
Well, yeah, that's definitely Tar, a statue of Tar, Mr. Tar of Isla. Anything you do in the room?
Nah.
Dang.
Okay. Where do you go next? Before I go on to Cal.
The next room over.
The next room over. This one is a bit spicier. Cal actually notices as you go in here, because this is knowledge he has, is that you notice things and patterns of... Hold on, I gotta... Where's her name at?
Dang it.
One second. Come on. Is that... Did this also get wackadoodled? Okay. Wackadoodles. Okay, I thought I put a name here, but I didn't. I'm gonna just refer to her as the thingy, because that's the best way to do it, but I put a name here, but it must have also got destroyed, or corrupted or something, or I don't know. A lot of stuff just got unsaved way back whenever that blackout happened. Dang hurricane. I hated that. Killed me. Anyway, Cal, as you're walking in here behind Aiden, you notice something that is quite peculiar. As there's not that
What is
much there's not much recorded stuff about her, but you do know that this room seems to have stuff related to Tar Vizsla's wife.
Oh my.
Something
Oh,
that
okay.
obviously a Jedi, because he was a Jedi, was forbidden to have. But
Who was the Jedi?
Tar Vizsla, the wielder of the dark, or the maker of the dark saber
Yeah.
stuff. But yeah, this apparently had stuff. This room has stuff in it related to her. The doorway was easy to like go into. It wasn't locked or anything. It was just in here. And you walked in here, and the main room, clearly this is a bit of a living space. There is a few chairs. There is what looks like a few pieces of, like, it's not, I mean, it's probably some other name for it, but like linen wrapped things, books perhaps of some kind. Lots of knowledge in this room, and especially because this is related to the wife of Tar Vizsla. Then this is an extraordinary find for the entirety of the Mandalorian kind. But that's just for the living room.
That's
there-
just the living room.
That's just the living room.
Oh, just the living room. Wait until I show you the lounge.
This is kind of the lounge. But that's this room, obviously. Is there anything? Do y'all go any deeper into this room at all?
Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna switch over to Cal. Cal's now gonna control stuff. If something big happens, we'll return back to everything else. But Cal, you go deeper into this room as Roddick and them stay in the main lounge and living room area place. And here, this is clearly the bedroom of some kind, and clearly, well, it's a bedroom. There's wardrobes. There is various.
There's the bed.
There's the bed.
There's the room.
There's the room. There's a bit of a closet on the far side to the east of where you're standing. The room seems pretty structurally stable. In fact, there seems to you can notice just from looking around that there's more detail in the walling, or detailing in the walls. Detailing in the walls, and clearly some Beskar like metal that is structurally keeping it up, and it looks quite fancy. It looks quite fancy for a place. Clearly, Tar Vizsla wanted this place to be a magnificent place for his late wife, who the name no one knows, except for, of course, the Vizsla part and all the stuff regarding her. Is there anything you do in these rooms?
Cat Corvus Grease.
Oh, my wrist. My wrist. Ow. Cal Corvus Grease?
I'll refrain from making the joke.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm in the middle of something right now. Could you please repeat the statement?
I said, what, do you do anything else in these rooms specifically? I'm just telling you what you
just
see.
Look around, I guess. Just see what else I can find besides what I do see.
Okay. So you want to make a perception check?
Yes.
Okay, we'll make a perception check. My voice is killing me. Agreed. But you get 2 boosts because of Mandalorian. And then the difficulty is actually 2 challenge and 1 difficulty.
Oh, fuck.
Two failures
Oh my
and an
God.
advantage.
At
Well, that makes
least
sense.
it's just failure. No.
This is just at least it's just failures. Besides obviously the bedroom things, the closet. There's like probably a few like things of clothes. Probably, obviously, the Beskar walling detailing. There's nothing of interesting value that you notice that's in this room. The bedroom or the lounge area of the wife.
Okay.
Something I will say though, something you do notice is, because you still got an advantage, you do notice, however, a bit of a what is that? What would that be? What is that called? I forget the name. What is that called? Engravings? Yeah, engravings. Engravings on the bed frame and such, and it's basically the teachings of Tar and sort of and also the, what is the code? The code of the Mandalorians. That's embedded in the bed. And that kind of catches your eye a little bit, but besides that, there's nothing really else that, like, seems too interesting regarding this place. Or these rooms.
Okay.
It's still a big find. Like, this is still major. Because this is the wife. Something that there's
This
no
is the
information.
way.
This is the way. So yeah. There's that. Besides that, nothing really else in here.
Okay.
Do you do anything else, Mr. Mans?
I don't really think so. I don't know what else we could do.
Okay. I think alright, that's fine. I'm gonna go back to Roddick. Or technically it's Baron now. Where do you go from here? Oh, I forgot to take this person off. He's not there.
Honestly, go down the hallway.
Go further down the hallway. Ooh, okay. You're getting to some spicy areas now. At the end of this hallway, it gets a bit tighter, and there is a double doorway that seems to be not locked, but clearly is there. A double doorway. And on the other side, it opens up into a very large grand hall. Very big area, very big area. Oopsies. My line tool. That is not the line tool. Let's see. It goes like here. There. 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 Kind of get the halfway point. There. Oh wait, I forgot to do the hallway down here. Oh wait, is this? Oh, I gotta extend this just a little bit. But this is the room. This is how big the room is. However, upon going through the doors, you do notice in the side. There we go. You do notice that on the side, around, where would he be? He'd be over here. Around over here. All right. Well, actually, let me tell you what's in the room while you're walking into it. This is clearly, and it's going to seem a little weird because this is still a Mandalorian, but he was obviously retired and all that because at his current age. Clearly, this is a throne room. This is a throne room. At the very back, there is a large throne over here. Clearly, where Mr. Mans sat for whatever reason. In the center of the room, there is a very large table. It's the classic kind of castle, like, think, I was about to say High Hrothgar. That's not right. That's the mountain, I think. I forget. What's Dragon's Reach? There we go. That's the name of it. It's that. It's basically that, but sideways. throne is in the center, and then throne is in the back right here, back center, and then the large tables in the center. There's 2 tables, one on this side, one on this side. Different chairs and such, and there's a hallway that leads further south, and there's a large hallway that leads further north. However, the hallways end in a doorway, for this one over here ends in a doorway that seems closed shut. Upon entering, though, you see Mr. Mans, the Awad general, that walked away. And there you go. What do you guys do when you enter this room?
Oh shoot! First things first, I charge my vape.
He charges his vape.
Aiden, what do you think? Aiden?
Trying to think.
Oh, okay. I thought he died.
Yeah, I did.
There is, by the way, I will say, there is no one else in this room except for that general.
I'll ask him what this.
You ask him what to what?
Okay, did you explain what this place is to us, or do we not know?
This place is a throne room. It's a big throne room. There's a chair at the back. There's 2 large tables. Clearly, think Dragon's Reach from Skyrim. It's kind of like that. There's 2 tables, though, instead of 1. And they're on to the sides, closer to where the hallways are. There's a hallway to the north that has a doorway closed. And there's a hallway to the south there is no doorway. It's just an archway that leads into that hallway. And there is obviously the Awad General, the same one from the very beginning, who's inspecting the walls.
I'm gonna ask him what he's looking for on the walls.
Okay. I forget the voice I gave to him, so I'm just going to give you the voice that I have, because my voice is actually killing me. I think I'm getting sick. So I really hope it's not the sick. I don't know if you remember how sick I was whenever we were playing that one game. I don't know if I can say that live, because that game was still like a NDA thing that we had to sign. Anyway, whenever I was playing that, I don't remember how I sounded, but my voice got destroyed, and I went like 3 octaves down. I think Clark was there when that happened, because he played that game with us. Anyway, that's how my voice sounds right now. It's getting to that point. If I keep talking, it's going to happen. But basically, Mr. Mans, just out of random, I don't know, fun fact. Mr. Mans, he looks over to you as you come over to him. And he says, "Ah, outsider. So, everyone's gonna hate outsiders. Anyway, he says, outsider. Oh, crap. Wait, hold up. What did you just ask him?
What's he looking for on the walls?
What's he looking for? Yeah, that's what you said. He turns to you and says, well, this is obviously a very big find for all of us Mandalorians. Not just us, but everyone. Everyone on this planet, including Saxon. These runes, any information we can find on any of these walls, any of the tapestries, any of the just anything, any information, any inscriptions, any of that could lead to something more. This is Tar Vizsla we're talking about, the man who made the Darksaber. There could be more secrets down here that could revolutionize Mandalore as a whole. So I might be looking at many random things, but there could be information anywhere in here. Tons of stuff.
Well, shit.
Well. Do you do anything? Do y'all do anything as a group?
No.
Except for you. You're off in a ship getting destroyed or something. I don't know.
Has that even happened yet for them?
Nope.
Do we get to
Don't worry. It'll happen one of these times. Not enough time has passed.
Damn it.
'Cause again, you went off in like a whole journey to go like look for a way into the place, but you never could find it. So it's gonna take a while before that happens. But when it happens, oh boy. Anyway, Aiden, Cal, what's going on?
Yes.
What are y'all doing in this big old throne room?
I said we just still explore.
Okay, okay. Good, but where? Where in said throne room?
Can we go? Let me look at the map here. Obviously, that's. Oh, I assume obviously what's not marked out is what we haven't been through yet.
Well, if you see the layout, that is the stuff that you're able to see. If you don't see a layout and you just say empty holes or like circle dots, that means you haven't gone through it yet. Or
Yeah,
you
okay, that's what I thought.
okay.
So
Cur-
we've seen everything in this room right here that we're in.
Currently, well, you haven't seen. You just got here. You just started
Okay.
talking to Mr. Awa General. Technically, the only thing you know is that this is a throne room. You haven't actually inspected anything in any of these rooms.
Could I walk over to the throne and look around there, or would I
Yes,
get
you
in serious
can.
trouble?
Well, I mean, if Roddick did, maybe he might. Because this is the throne of Tar Vizsla. Something only
So if
told
I
in
sit on
tales.
it, will be
If
okay.
you sit on it, if you sit on it, there might be some repercussions. No, it really just depends on what you do.
Mandalore.
Anyway, so you get over to this throne. Yes. And what do you do?
Is there any engravings or anything maybe on the throne?
Would you like to make a check of some kind to perhaps see?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, we'll do that. Perception. Obviously, BD is helping you with his. I just realized BD's should have been helping you this whole time. He gives you a yellow. God dang it. Plus, he's on your shoulder, so he's gonna help you all the time. You get a yellow, a green, and then you get 2 boost dice. There would be no setbacks, but the difficulty is a challenge. And 2 of these. Roll it.
It's gonna be amazing. Look at these rolls.
2 successes.
That's why let Aiden roll for me.
2 successes. Okay. So, there is obviously inscriptions, but similar to the bed, it's mostly stuff about the code of the Mandalorians. What does catch your eye, however, is upon the throne, specifically where you would clearly put your hands, you know, in your arms and stuff, there clearly seems to be some kind of indentions, as if they could be pressed. There is a total. Hold on. There's a total, and they're clearly hidden to some degree. So clearly, it's hard to see them. But you know, you looked at it, and with a bit of looking at it, you're able to tell that clearly these were some kind of indentions that can be pushed or
And I
pressed.
push one.
There are, well, let me say, there are 2. There are 2 of them. There's one on the left and one on the right. One on like the left, like where you put your left hand, and one on the right where you put your right hand. Okay, okay.
I don't know why I feel like, and I could get in trouble for this. I feel like they both have to be pushed at the same time. Because you said they're on the arms. You said, right?
Basically, imagine you're sitting in a throne, right? Imagine you're sitting in a throne. Wherever your hands would be, are where the buttons are.
I'm sorry. Could you repeat that? Somebody walked in my room.
Imagine you're sitting in a throne, right? And you have your arms like on like the actual like arm holders, the arm chairs.
Yeah, the armrests.
Yeah, the armrests. Wherever your hands would be, are where these buttons and indentions are.
Okay. I don't know, Aiden. What do you think? Do I sit in the throne and push these?
Do it.
I'm gonna sit in the throne and push these buttons at the same time to see what will happen.
600 no. Dead instantly. No. You sit in the throne. Nothing happens, obviously. And you put your hands over these indentions. They don't do anything, but what do you do when you have your hands on them? Do you
I'm gonna push them.
You're gonna push them? How are you gonna push
I
them?
want to check because they can push and pull. Well, I would assume just put my hands and then push down with my hands. I don't...
Both of them, or just one? And which one?
Yeah.
Both of them. Okay. Oh my goodness. All right, you push down with both of your hands, and you notice a clanking sound, kind of, and clearly it's like clank,
Clark.
PTSD is gonna kill him. My eyes are disturbing me, like the Force. Yes, you put them both down, and on the left side, actually, wait, hold up, I gotta go over to the map so I can actually mark it for you. On your left side and behind you, you hear these sounds, and clearly, they're not super loud, but they're loud enough that you start to hear them. And the left and behind the throne, the walls begin to shift. And here, do you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you see that? And then here, holes begin to open up. The sound obviously attracts the Awad general as you're sitting in the throne. And the Awad, Mr. I forget if I even gave him a name. I'm pretty sure I gave him a name. I think I told y'all, but I forgot. It's been a while. But he comes over, is like, I mean, would he be sarcastic? I mean, I don't know. He comes over and asks, clever, Mr. Kreese. Do you do anything particular when this happens? When the doors open up is what I'm saying. Not when he
Okay,
comes
so
over.
these are actual doors. These aren't holes, like, because you said holes, but are they actually
They're holes.
doors?
They're holes, but clearly they're hidden doors. Like
Yeah.
the walls turn and make it to where there's just barely enough room to move through them.
Okay.
It's like a.
I don't say...
It's like it's like the stereotypical, like, let me squeeze through this crevice kind of thing in a
Okay.
game. You know what I'm talking about.
No, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I don't say anything to him. I just make my way over because I'm curious by all this.
To which one?
Let's do the one behind the throne.
Directly behind the throne. This one's a bit cramped because the throne is kind of almost directly against the wall, but it's just barely enough room for you to squeeze behind it. Roddick and Baron, y'all do anything when this happens?
Nope.
Y'all just watch. Cal, so you go over to the hole. Do you squeeze through it?
Yes.
You're gonna squeeze through it. Okay, now I gotta draw this. This will take 2 seconds. Probably not. It takes way more time for some reason. But you squeeze through this little thingamabob. What was that sound? What in the world? You know, I'm gonna just do this. And you squeeze through, and it opens up into a long little hallway that you go through. The Awad General says, you have fun in there. I'm gonna go through this one. And he heads through this one over here, to the north.
Okay.
But you squeeze through here. You squeeze through a very tight crevasse, and you get all the way through until it ends up into a little hidden room back here. This hidden room right there, yeah, like that. What in the world? Oh wait, that was a Vader theme. I was like, what in the world? Music playing is funny. So you get into this room. This room's a much smaller room, but the room is... Oh, wait, did I mess this up? Oh, wait, I can't draw down there anyway, so this is fine. The room is big enough for, like, it's clearly a bit of a... it's a large enough space for you to actually, like, get into this and see. Above, there is what looks like to be directly in front of you. There's an altar of some kind. Not like a sacrificial altar or anything like that. But upon the altar is something quite amazing regarding you, Cal Corvus Kryze.
Okay.
On the altar is a hilt. A hilt that looks extremely similar to the one, the only, the Dark Saber.
I would like to approach the hilt.
You approach the hilt. Around you, I will also say, there's like lights that are like actually like beaming into this room, just enough so that there's enough. It's in all of these rooms. I think I've already said, but there's just barely enough light. And here, there's clearly like really dim lights, but low energy lights clearly, because this has been here for thousands of years. But there's just enough light for you to see in here. But obviously the hilt's on the pedestal, or the altar. To the left and right, there are various... there's like a desk, there's like an area, and above... No, not above, it would be on the actual altar itself. On the altar itself, you see I guess you'd probably like a description, or there's a bunch of words, and Old Mando'ah, I think is the name of the... Is it Mando'ah? I think it's Mando'ah. That's the name of the language. In Mando'ah, but it's the ancient version of it. All of this is ancient version. This stuff, however, is a little harder to decipher. And that's what's in the room.
I'd like to give it a try to decipher the text.
Okay. What kind of check would you like to make? You can either make one of the knowledge skill checks,
Okay. Go ahead.
or
No,
you can make something like, I mean, technically you could do, perception, if you just want to do base perception, but that's not as good as one of the knowledge skills. But if you want to do a knowledge skill, there
I'll do
is
knowledge.
education, outer rim, and
Well, then I do outer rim because that's my highest. Yeah, outer rim I believe is my highest.
outer rim and all of it's the same, but one of these makes
Oh,
the most
okay.
sense for this. Would you rather go based off of your like education, like your growing up education in the Mandalore system, or would you rather go based off of your outer rim knowledge of like kind of like
My
all outer rim planets,
Mandalore-
including this one?
My education.
Education? Okay, we'll do education. Now, obviously, your education doesn't have the highest stuff in it, but the boost dice is where this really comes together. You have... Is that right? That can't be right. I'm not giving you that many boost dice. I must have put 0. Because it says 30 boost dice.
No, that's right.
That's right, yeah. No, I'm pretty sure I meant 3. 30 boost dice. That's a... Yeah, you're not getting 30 boost dice for this check. But
Why? It's accurate.
it's
I'm
accurate.
really knowledgeable.
You might be knowledgeable. No. BD is in here. He's able to give you some extra light. Anyway, the difficulty. There is 2. Is it 2? Oh, this is the big one. It's 3, and there's no setbacks. 3 challenge dice.
Roll it, Aiden.
Roll it. 1 success and an advantage. It takes you a second, but you sort of remember exactly. Your helmet sort of helps out. Maybe it like saves some extra bits, so it's easier for you to actually decipher it better. It takes you a second, but looking at it, it states it states that wait, what does it say? Hold on. Is this? Well, this is wacky. If that also got destroyed, I'm gonna be whacked out of my mind. That hurricane's just taking everything, isn't it? It's just making this all sorts of whack. Basically, it said, because I don't have it, so it must have got, unless it's down here. No. It said that, basically, the knowledge of these hilts and how they are made shall only be known by the true, what's the siblings, or what's the name of the true kin? That's the kin of the Vizslas. All right, that's what it says. Basically, I'm pretty sure that's what all it said. It said that, and then it said something else. And is there anything else here? No, I don't think there was anything else. I think it just said that. I mean, the only other thing that would be in here that I remember was that I think I also put it where it said something about, oh, by the way, this is a really good roll. You got some of the best roll for this? God dang. That's amazing. Anyway, you got, the only other thing was that there was information on the sides, where the inscriptions are, where it says about how this is where we will keep the knowledge of how these hilts are made, and in the case of the destruction of the original, this will be a backup plan for the rest of Mandalore, but can only be forged by the kin of a kin of a true Vizsla. Or is it forged? Hold up. I mean, it's basically that. But the main thing is that that there's some extra bits of wording somewhere in there. I know I put it down somewhere. But basically, the hilt that you see there is just a hilt. There's nothing in it or anything like that. But it says that this is a prototype of what the main one would be. Meaning, wherever you are right now, this room that you're in clearly holds the knowledge of how you make these hilts. But not about the crystal or how that all works. This is still something really big, though. Because this is the only time in all of Star Wars, I guess. Would that be true? It's probably true somewhere or something like that. But this is the first time that the actual knowledge about the hilts is able to come forth. And out of all the people to have it, you do.
So, you buddy?
Yeah, I feel like I like to look around the room more. So I know there's the hilt. You said there's desks with paperwork and stuff on it.
There's desks, and there's some bits of, obviously, some more scriptures and stuff, or it wouldn't be scriptures, but some more data. That's the best way to put it. It's not like data pads or anything, but there is stuff there that you're able to look at and read, and it does say that basically it details about the forging process of making a hilt like this. It requires a great deal of not only knowledge of the metalworking of Beskar, so obviously you would need someone, you'd either need to be taught in the ways, which you kind of were, of metalworking of Beskar, but you also need to know, you need to have a sensitivity to the Force, which is what, clearly, this is Tar Vizsla writing this stuff down. So clearly, this is a combination of the Force and metalworking that needs to be used in the making of these hilts. I don't think there's anything else that I put in this room regarding more of the hilt process. Wait. No, I do vaguely remember. There was one thing, and it noted in part of the stuff that you're reading, the stuff on these desks that you're reading, that in another section, clearly it says in whatever section, like section 2 or something, of the forging process of the blade, it says that there is, refer to that section regarding the crystal manufacturing. Or not manufacturing, the crystal, what would that be called? Enhancing? Something like that. It's basically how a specific crystal must be used or something like that. But that's not here. This is specifically the hilt process. You still have yet to find wherever the crystal process is.
Which would probably be in that other room.
Possibly.
Okay, I should probably leave the hilt here.
It's up to you.
No, I'll grab it and I'll put it in my bag. But I'm not going to let anybody know that I have it.
Okay. As you pick up the hilt, nothing happens. It's not like a trap or anything. But as you pick it up, you do notice that it's definitely weighty. It's definitely a Beskar hilt, made of definitely. This is a prototype, but this one's made clearly of more Beskar and is definitely weightier than other hilts that you've held. It only weighs 2, so keep that in mind. There you go. I think you're fine in terms of weight. Oh yeah, you're fine. But keep that in mind. You now have a dark saber hilt. That's the best way to put it. Okay. Anyway, I think I'm gonna go back to Roddick. No, I mean, yeah, Calcorvus Crease. You want to come out of that area now?
Yeah, and I want to go into the other room, but
okay. The Awad General has not come out of that area. I don't think there's anything that's supposed to happen regarding. Yeah, no, I think you're fine. This is why I hated the fact that I just lost so much dang information. You would think Google would save even during a blackout, but I guess it doesn't. I should have just rewrote it. I didn't think it was gone though. It is Google. Anyway, so over here, you notice that the Awad General did not come out. Oh wait, there is that.
Wait, there's an inferior item quality?
Yeah. It's the same thing as superior, but the opposite.
I know. What?
It's
I
funny.
don't remember this being in here.
Oh, that was definitely in there. It's a thing that you put on certain things. I think it goes on most makeshift weapons. Like if you use a table.
It can. How? -1 soak? Huh?
Yeah, if you have that on your armor.
How can your armor have -1 soak?
Yep,
It just has holes ready for you to shoot through or stab.
Mhm.
What?
I originally, what's his name's Anyone's Mandalorian armor that he found was supposed to have inferior, but he got lucky with a roll, so he didn't have to get that. But it was originally going to have that, and that was going to be permanent.
Oh.
And it would have been funny, but he didn't get the roll, so sadly he did not get that. But it's fine. Anyway, so you noticed that Mr. Mans had not come back from the little exploration of the little thingy. You go. Do you wish to go crawl through the thing as well?
yes.
Okay. I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna go back to Roddick here in a second. You get to the end of this hallway, and notice that the Awad General is not in this room. Roddick obviously did not see Mr. Mans come through, and you obviously would have asked him, "Hey, is he out?" No, he never came out. You're in this room, and there's nothing in here. That's what it looks like. There's not a single thing in this room, except for a clearly a strange pattern on the ground. The strange pattern is a circular pattern. There's a Vizsla symbol in the center of it. And it's circular. There's nothing in the room. There's no terminal. There's no data pad or anything like that. There's just a circular plate on the ground. What do you do?
Okay.
Or do you wish to? Well, actually, yeah. What do you do?
I want to walk up and investigate this plate on the ground.
You walk. All right. I need to know. How do you walk onto it? Do you walk to the center, or do you where specifically are you gonna stand?
I'm walking a little bit off to the. I'm not standing directly on it. I'm off to the side because I'm gonna lean down and investigate, see what I can figure out with this thing.
Okay, you're not actually stepping onto it.
Yeah.
Okay, that'll work. Actually, let me real quick do this so it makes a bit more sense. Let me do one of these. Oh, it's one of those. Of course it is. It's kind of like that, kind of. There we go. Okay, so around the edges, you don't need to make a check for this. This is just stuff that you can see, because you already just recently made a check about checking scripture or reading old Mandalorian stuff. You can tell based off of what's along the sides in the circle of along the side of the circle that's in the center. This is clearly made by Tar Vizsla, and it says transference. Oh, well, what do we call that? Transference terminal. That's what it's labeled.
Okay.
Besides that, there's nothing else. Except for, of course, the lights, but I already told you about that.
I guess I step on to the plate.
Okay. As you step on it, you begin to feel a little weird. And you begin to look at yourself and BD and everything around you. And you clearly begin to, I guess the best way to put this is melt. That's the best way to put this. You begin to melt. You don't feel pain. There's no pain involved in this. You're not taking damage, but you're melting. The melting process goes into what would that be called? And it begins to go into like a liquid, and then it seems to go into a gas, and basically your arms, legs, and everything else around you is becoming nothing.
Can I step off of this?
No, you're definitely not stepping off it now.
Oh no.
Yeah, this dude is on drugs.
This dude's on drugs.
Erotic hell.
Yeah, we'll say you could. Yeah, you could say that. Erotic, you hear this. Anyway. Ignore him. Cal Corvus Kryze, you fade out of existence. Poof.
I'm so confused on what's happening. Is he dead?
I'm gone, man.
He's gone, just like that.
Yo, what happened? How's he not?
I'll get back to you. I'll get back to Cal Corvus Kryze in a minute.
Evaporated.
He evaporated. For the moment, though, I'm gonna go back to Roddick Vag, and then we're gonna go back to Mr. Mans in the ship.
Holy Moses. Holy Moses.
Roddick Vag, you hear you hear the deathly scream of Mr. Mans as you don't know what happened, but you heard like a fading, like a hell, and it just slowly faded into darkness, and I let the archangels take him. Anyway, what do you do?
I guess I'll try to go see what's happening to him.
Okay. You squeeze through a little hole. You go up here and you notice not a single thing.
Stuck in my gut.
Suck in your gut. Yeah, you're a big man. Baron obviously follows, gets in here. And obviously nothing. There's not a single trace of Cal or that general. What happened to them? There's obviously the circle. You obviously don't know anything about it. You can't read it. But yeah. What do you do?
Walk away.
Walk
Damn.
away.
I'm not gonna be able to decipher what's going on.
Okay. Baron
I've
is...
given up on finding my friend.
Dude, what did I miss?
gives up.
He just,
Baron clearly is like, but sir, what happened to Cal?
Yeah, Baron, I'm not gonna lie. I think this motherfucker died.
what?
Just like that. Just poof.
Just like that, bro.
Like,
Ask the force a
6
couple of
foot
questions
tall-
here, bro. You know you got the force, bro.
6 foot tall man.
Channel some
Disappears.
questions.
No trace.
6 foot
I'm
tall
good.
man that looks just like Jenga. No, not
You know
Jenga. What am I
That doesn't
saying?
make sense. Bro's gone.
All right, yeah, there you go. We'll get back to you after the short break, also known as going over to Elder.
Oh shit.
Eldar,
Yes.
welcome to locker room number 2. I think is the number
Yeah.
I gave it. I don't think I even said the number. There's a number 2 plastered on the walls.
Okay.
It's 02.
Right.
Anyway, there you go. What are you doing?
All right. So it's a vertical locker
Oh,
room.
let me just say, I just don't want you to know, Cal. You're not like, I'm gonna come back to you. You're not done. I need to just say that in case you're like sad or something. You're not done. You're not like
You're dead, Clark. You're dead.
You're dead. Yeah, sorry, it's over. That's where your story. No, you're not like
Mad
Gone,
that
gone.
that
There's something
Lasat
happened.
hasn't come for me.
you're not like done. Don't worry. There's something more. It's just for the moment, it seems like that. Anyway, back to Mr. Mans in the
There's a
ship.
reason both of your people went
Yes.
extinct, Aiden. Jedi and the Lasat.
Reposo.
So what? So what does he do? What does he do?
It's a vertical room, right? There are lockers on the top of the room and at the
Top, bottom, slightly at the edges, but only where the top and bottom are.
first. I'm gonna go to the
Edge.
bottom and check for vents because I'm still trying to look for more ways down.
Well, there's definitely vents in the top of the room. Top as if it was actually like laying down flat.
Okay. Yeah, those vents. I'll go into
There's
those.
those vents. There's still the lockers.
I'm gonna wait to see if someone checks the room before I search in any lockers, and then
Okay, so you
If no
want to
one
just
shows
try
up
to get to
after a minute.
safety.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Well, there is 2 large vents, one on the top area, but like the top center area, and then one in the
Yeah.
top bottom area. So it's at a slant, so it's like vertically slanted, so that you'd be hanging.
I'll go to the top center so I can see more. High ground, they say.
See more.
Yes.
So you can only, like I said, there's only those 2 vents. That's what I'm telling you.
Yeah.
So wait, what do you want to see?
The one above me.
Oh, you want to go up to that one?
Yeah.
Okay, so you
I
go up
wanna
to
go
the
to
one
the
at the
vent
top,
above.
which is technically on like the left side of this room. If you were to enter it when it's flat, you're going in the left side vent up at the top on the ceiling of this room,
Okay.
and you're able to. I mean, do you need to? Yeah, make an athletics check. Either you make an athletics. It depends on how you want to open this vent.
Oh.
This
That
thing's
makes
bolted
sense.
in. Both of them are bolted in.
I would like to use Clinker Killer on the bolt.
To use Clanker Killer on the bolt.
I have physical training, so I can add a boost die to an athletics check.
So you wish
what's
to pry it open with your man hands?
If I can use the repulsor thing, I will. But if I don't have any like tools that I can just undo bolts with really quickly.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Any of those tools would have been in the engineering bay that you did not look around in that much.
I did not. I didn't expect this to happen. I am a fool. What's the difficulty?
Well, the
For
difficulty
prying
is
this open.
6 challenge. That's wrong. That's wrong. 2 difficulty and a setback.
And a setback. I got anything for that. Setback.
Oh wait, this is bolted in. It's 3 difficulty.
Difficulty. Code breaker. No, I'm kidding.
Code breaker. If it was an electronic
light work, no reaction.
Light work, no reaction. Light work, no reaction. Oh,
All right.
oh.
So
It's kinda hit.
It's ambush time. It's ambush time.
Okay. All right. You try to pry this thing open with your bare hands, holding on to it, hanging off the side of it, but with you try to do it as much force as you can, but you let go. You let go with too much. You try to pull on it too much, and you let go. You fall. You don't take damage, obviously, but that does make a little bit of noise when you hit the ground, as you hit a bit of rubble. This noise, obviously, clearly attracts someone, because a few seconds later, after you land, you hear the sound of the door opening above.
Ay caramba.
What do you do?
I get within a medium distance of the door and then.
Wait, hold on. You gotta say that again. You lagged a little bit.
My bad. Yeah, I do that a little bit. I'm gonna get within a medium range of the door and ready my weapon.
Okay. Basically anywhere down there is medium range from the door. I mean,
Okay.
technically.
Then I prepare myself near somewhere with cover.
I mean, would there be that much cover? I mean, okay. I think it's best if I draw this out.
Can I hide under the desk?
I was gonna just draw this out for you. So you have your situation is basically this. This is how
I don't see this.
I know. I gotta draw it. This is kind of how the room looks, right? You see that?
No.
You don't see this. You don't see the
Nope.
white. Don't see. Do you see
Anyone
that?
else see it? Aiden, do you see this white?
No.
Can I delete, please?
Give me permission to see.
Give me permission to see. Do you see this then?
Oh, I see that. I see the box, yeah.
Okay, good. You see that? This is where the hallway is. Across, there's a bit of structural like thingies. There's structural thingies here, here, and between all these areas, there is lockers and stuff. Now, I remind you, vertically, this thing is turned upside. Currently, you
Or like
down here with a bunch of debris. Go ahead and get that for you. It's like that kind of, because it's at a vertical slant. Again, sideways, so like that kind of.
Yeah.
That's
So,
how you'd be standing, but like down here.
This is some structure right here, right?
Those are structural things, yes.
Can I prop myself here?
Prop yourself there, so you want to be looking.
Prepared to shoot on this door.
Okay, you want to be up there? You want to be directly in the line of sight like that?
Do I get to aim?
I mean, technically, yeah.
Awesome.
Just however you want to do this.
I would like to be prepared for a fight.
Okay. All right then. So then you get up there. You don't even make a check for it. We'll just say you were climbing up there. Once you fell down, you climbed right back up. And during the time that you climbed up there is when the door opened. So, I need myself a drink. You get up there, and the door opens. You turn around, and, 2 Mandalorians walk in slowly. They have flashlights and stuff, and let's see, they gotta go against your stealth. Or they're going to make a perception check. Unless you wish to fire on them right away, they have to
Nope.
find you first.
I have to find me first.
Okay.
What would be
Is this the...
that? That is the difficulty. If that is my stealth.
That is your stealth? Well, they do have quite a hard time finding
Oh no!
you.
Wait, no, wait, no, wait. 1 challenge die too.
Okay. I believe this is the one dude.
I'm one sneaky bastard.
You are one sneaky man. They get 2. Is it 2? It's 3. And then because of the other person with the same thing, it's 0 ability, 3 proficiency.
This
All
is
right.
fine.
Let's see if they can find you. They do, in fact, see.
3 threats.
But the 3 threats are going to be, you get to do whatever you want first before they do. Anything they do.
So when they look at me,
They basically, alright, let me just explain how they see you. They look around, they look down, because that's where they heard, something falling. I heard something fall. They look down at the debris with their flashlights on their helmets, and then they look up slowly. They begin to trail the walls, and eventually the flashlights hit the shine of your armor, and then that's when whatever happens.
what do they look like?
It's 2 Mandalorians, clearly.
Any?
It's again, there's a very bright flashlight on you, so you can't really see what they are wearing.
Well, before there wasn't, and I've seen them. You know.
Again, it's dark, you can't really see them otherwise. The only thing you can really make out is their helmets, and the only thing about their helmets is that they're WAD. That's like the most that you can really see.
What does that mean?
That's the name of the clan that they're part of.
Oh yeah, that's what I want to know. Are those guys like the ship people?
They're definitely part of the ship, yes. Part of the ship, part
And
of
the
the crew.
ship people are not on our side.
No. Technically,
I blew the ship out of the sky, so they're bad.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
got them down.
Okay, go down.
Okay, got them down.
Okay, so you get your free roll against them because they're 3 threats, and then after this, you have to roll initiative.
2.
Unless you
I'm
kill 'em.
aiming, and
Might just kill 'em.
Are they stacked on top of each other? They are. Get out of here. What am I forgetting? Oh, make sure to add a difficulty. I want to shoot them both.
Okay, so this is
Auto fire.
Yes, auto fire. This is, would it be? No, yeah, this is medium
3
range still.
difficulty.
It's 3 difficulty, but I'm trying to see if do they add anything to this? They do add 1 setback, but you get 1 boost. And then I don't think they add anything else. Yeah, that's it. Roll.
God, it's lagging. Oh, come on.
4 successes and 1 threat.
Alright, so that's...
The first person.
They both... Wait, no, they don't both get hit, but...
Yeah, they're
That's
both.
unfortunate. How does that even work, bro? I made that shit Give me a whole extra die to do auto fire, and I just do more damage to the first guy. Goddamn. It's Pierce 1, so 1 piece of soak's ignored.
It would be Pierce
And-
if they weren't wearing Beskar.
Oh yeah, that's true. I forgot Beskar ignores Pierce. That's that whole thing.
Ignores
I
Pierce
was like,
and
they have
Breach.
Beskar armor, so Pierce would be good to bring up. But I forgot Beskar has the opposite to that. Anyway, yeah, so 13 damage minus soak.
13 damage minus their whole soak.
Right? Or
That's-
is it, yeah, 4 plus 9. Yeah.
4 plus 9, yeah. There's no, like, additional things to that thing that add, like...
No, yeah, it's called Blast and Auto Fire, and the dice said no. 4 successes.
I just wanted to make sure. Okay, so you do...
The 2 boost dice were blank.
You do 13 damage, correct? That's what you said?
Yeah.
13 damage minus that, so... Okay, you do.
And what's the one threat?
The one threat is you poop your pants. No.
No!
The one threat... Let me actually get this dude up to his health that he's supposed to be. It'd be that. Yes, it'd be that. Alright, there we go. Wait, is that correct? Yes, that's correct. Alright, and then... No, I'm gonna do this. There we go. Okay, so the first dude clearly gets hit. They see you. It is now time to do the funny rolls of initiative. Your threat is going to be added on to your initiative roll.
Oh, okay.
So whatever you get with an
Bam.
additional threat. This is cool, by the way, because you knew...
So 0. I got nothing. I got absolutely nothing. Fantastic. Fantastic. I didn't even know there's a blank side on the proficiency die. I thought that was the whole point of the proficiency die, was to not have a blank side to it. This is some... that's 5 successes and
And they get a free maneuver.
a free maneuver right now.
Okay, so clearly they get to go first. Real quick, actually, let me change where you are. I mean,
why do I bother playing this game? I have 1 armor.
alright, it doesn't matter, I
or
know for
so.
a fact you go last.
Yeah.
So, where is... Oh, I don't have his card on me, that's why. There we go. Holy macaroni and cheese, that's small. Okay.
Nah, I can totally take 2 guys, so long as they aren't fucking heavy
I can take 2
gunners
guys,
and
too.
sergeants.
Well, I got some news for you. No, I'm just
Oh
kidding.
yeah, they're fucking
I was just kidding.
Mandalorian space commando commanders. All right, fucking
Okay. No. So
heralds of the Mandalorian, bro.
the first dude, you're able to figure out pretty quickly what he is, because this is the dude you actually hit. He's going to use his free maneuver because he's going to be the first one to do it. He's the only dude that gets to do this. He is going to do... Yeah, he's going to use 5 strain. Oh, is it 4 or 5?
Oh, what the hell? He's doing 5 strain for.
He's going to
Calm
5
down.
strain.
It's not that big a deal.
Oh, yes, it is to him. He's going to use his ability known as free running, also known as the parkour skill, which is just the exact same as force move or force jump or leap, whatever.
Enhanced.
Literally the thing that allows him to just jump anywhere you want within a medium range, and he's going to parkour his way all the way up to you with that free maneuver because he got it for that triumph. And with his actual maneuver, he's going to engage with said man up on L ledge.
Damn, he takes 1 more point of strain damage and it's over. Stun setting. I should have stun setting. Damn it.
Okay, so would have taken him out? Maybe actually. Anyway, he is going to now do that funny thing known as the double vibro sword against your face.
Okay.
That's a funny thing. This is definitely a duelist, by the way. I'm gonna just tell you now. You know this is a duelist.
Oh yeah, it says duelist on his name tag.
This is a 3 difficulty check because he's dual wielding. It's 3 of those, and then it's a additional boost die because I think it's a single combatant, right? Yep, it's a single combatant, and
I got
nothing
one
else.
melee defense.
1 melee defense. Is that it? Nothing else?
Yep.
No dodge, no roll,
Nope.
no any of that.
No dodge, no roll.
All
Cunning
right.
persona.
Cunning persona. And 2 advantages, which
Oh.
means he hits you with only 1 of the blades. Actually, no, he hits you with both. I forgot. As long as it's
Yeah, I was
AC.
gonna say.
All
How
right,
much
then.
damage is it?
You take for both of them. You take what is it? It's 6 damage. 6 damage for both of them. They
So
both
2.
have pierce of 2.
Okay, so 4 from both. So 8.
Because he uses 1 advantage to hit you with the first one, and 1 advantage to hit you with the other one. All right, there you go. That
Not
is that.
too bad.
Not too bad.
That's
not
one
too-
of them.
That's one of them. Now for the other guy, Mr. Other Man. He clearly is stuck there. He can't move. He can't really. He's not as agile as Mr. Mans. But he
Yeah.
is going to aim something at you.
Oh,
Oh wait,
it's a rocket.
no,
launcher.
he's not. No, he's not, because he doesn't. That's not as. He can't do that. He can't do that. He can't do that. So instead, he's going to take out something known as. He's going to take. Actually, you know what? No, he's not. He's going to yell out to Mr. Mans that's fighting you and says, "I'll be back with help," and then runs off. So now it's just you and him. Now it's your turn.
Okay. Damn.
His weapons clearly were not of that range.
Oh. He had pistols.
He definitely did not have a pistol.
Oh.
Tell you that much right now.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
All right. Anyway,
Um,
so yes, it was clearly a big gun. I'm gonna just tell you, you could definitely see it.
Alright. So since my blaster
engaged.
carbine isn't two-handed, I'm going to use one maneuver, and I'm going to use that maneuver to fly up to this one beam up here, and I'm going to grab onto it with one hand and shoot at him with the other, so I'm outside of engaged range with him.
Wait, what? Okay, you're gonna say that again.
Okay, so I have my engine on me, and my little engine that could is gonna jump me up to this one little beam you have here in the corner. I'm
Yeah.
going to Jesus Christ. Jesus H. Christ.
Plane about to crash?
Yeah. Yeah, plane crash is happening right now, dude. Alright.
Is that?
I'm gonna grab onto that, and then I'm gonna shoot at him with my other hand. Yeah.
Okay.
No aim, because I'm just using the maneuver to get up there. How's that sound? Is that good? Does that work? Do I have to make a check?
Yes.
Is it
But yes.
coordination? Piloting.
No. You're able to jump up. You have a little the thing on. You could technically go across the thing if you really wanted to. But that was your well, technically, you need to make a maneuver to disengage before you do all that. But, let's see. Does that? I mean, technically, did he even
I
get
mean,
it?
I could do that first. I'll take the 2 strain. I'll do it.
No, yeah, you would have to. Yeah, you'd have to make
Yeah,
the disengage
okay,
first,
that's fine,
and then
that's fine.
you can do that maneuver.
Alright. Bam, bam. And yeah, I'm going to take your word for it. And I'm going to go to the other corner, actually. So I'm up here now.
You're just going across, just to go across.
And then since I'm like hanging out up here, he can't like reach me if he jumps over, and I'm gonna gun him down.
Oh, he could definitely reach you if he jumps over. I'm just tell you.
Can I auto fire onto him?
I'm trying to, because I was looking it up just to make sure.
Right.
It's a ranged heavy, which means no, you cannot one-hand this thing.
Oh, but
All ranged heavies are two-handed without having. It doesn't need a. The only thing that says
alright,
two-handed.
Then I land over here.
The only thing that says.
Actually,
the
I
only,
land in the door. I land in the door he came from.
Okay, you can do that easily.
Then
I
I
was about to have you make a check for that maneuver or that one, but that one's a float down, so you're fine. Anyway, so you get there. It's a medium distance, so yes, prepare. I guess.
Oh, my repulsor engine can take me anywhere within like.
It's
I don't
going
know,
one speed.
It
one
is going
speed.
one speed. I haven't. Yeah, that's
One
true.
speed is only a maximum of medium range. That's really all it does. If you go above one speed, you can go all the way out to
I don't
extreme
need to go
range.
that, yeah, I don't need to go that fast in here. That's too fast. Turn it down. Turn it down. All right. Shooting
He's shooting.
with and then bam, bam, and then it's just difficulty 2 because I'm not auto firing.
He's not auto-firing. One setback, and I don't think there's anything else. Oh, well, you know what? He is going to do one thing.
Okay, he.
Okay. He's gonna use a strain to upgrade the difficulty by dodging.
Oh,
Let's see if he
stun
can...
setting.
Stun setting, he says.
Because I don't think blast will do anything to him. It doesn't really matter.
Is that a... Oh, I thought for a second that was the bad.
All right, so it blasts. Does that just concuss?
Blast is explosion. Technically, all of these things are explosions, no matter how you do it. But you're doing stun, correct? You're committing to stun.
Yeah, I'm committing to stun. He is
Okay,
straining himself. far
it's
too
still
much.
gonna strain. It's just gonna do strain damage. Even the blast is gonna do strain damage. It's just a concussive blast, basically, at that point.
What can I do with 3 advantage? Where's the combat chart?
Well, you have a few things you can do with the
Yeah.
3 advantages. You can do a lot. You're using your Triumph to blast? Is that what you're doing?
No.
So you're going to use 2 to blast, and then you're going to have 1 left. And a Triumph.
I'm gonna upgrade. I'm gonna use a triumph to upgrade the target's next check if he's
Okay.
not unconscious.
How much damage
And I'm
do you
gonna
do?
make 'em-
I need to know that
I'm gonna make them
first, I
drop
should
their
say.
weapon. Oh, 9, just 9 damage.
9?
stun
Is
damage.
that with the Triumph? You did count the Triumph, right?
Oh, 10. Then 10 with the triumph.
Okay. 10.
Minus soak.
Okay, yeah. So,
But his next check is gonna be more difficult, and he's gonna drop the weapon they're wielding. It doesn't say
He's going to
plural,
drop
so
1 of his blades.
Okay.
That's what's going to happen.
fine by me.
Yes,
He has to use a maneuver to pick that back up.
he does. Yes, he does.
He's either going to jump at me or let me go.
Okay, I don't think there's anything else he does here. Is there anything? I don't think there's anything else he can add to this. Oh, I could have done that. That would have been funny. I should have done that. I always
You
do
should,
that.
yeah, knockdown. Yeah, I'm not playing Helmar though, so
That'd have been funny. That'd have been funny. All right. Anyway, so you did that. There's nothing else. You didn't. All you did was knock out his weapon
and upgrade his next check.
and upgrade his check.
With the
That's
Triumph.
what he does. That's
Yeah,
what he
yeah.
does. Okay.
Upgrade the difficulty of his next check.
That'd be funny. When that hits him, he lets out like a oh after he gets hit by that, and then when he does that, clearly you hit his hand and it makes it blasts out of his hand. So that goes flying and drops into the pile of rubble, sticking straight up. And he's going to do something funny. Actually, you know what? When that happens, with his other hand, he's going to then what is that? It's not retract. It's extend. He's going to extend his gauntlet blade out of that hand because they have blades. They also got blades. They also got retractable blades. So that hand now instead of a vibro sword turns into a fighting blade.
Okay.
And then
it's not as bad as a vibro sword.
Not as bad as a vibro sword, definitely not. He's going to now. What would he do? Does he jump across? I don't know if he would jump across for this.
I mean, he took a lot
Does
of
he
strain to do
have
that.
enough to do this? Because that was strain damage.
Yeah.
That was strain damage. No, he technically he could do something. He's going to do something. Okay, so he's going to do, because this is something he can do. He is going, and I quote, to. Okay. Oh wait, yeah, he is free running. So no, this does work. He's going to jump off using one strain and slide down to halfway across the room using the wall. And with another strain, he is going to free run again and jump to short range and engage. Because that is something he can do.
How many maneuvers did he just use there?
2. Both of them were free running, but because of how this works, he can engage with that short range.
What?
Because engaging works with short range. As long as you're within short range.
But
He looks very tired. I'm gonna just tell you that.
that sounds like 3 maneuvers to me, but I'll let it slide, they say.
He did slide. I mean, hey, you can't.
He slid, and
He
you know
slid.
what? He's just got a vibro sword and a little knife. I can take it.
He can take
Crits,
it.
proceeds to crit. Proceeds to get 5 successes. I'm dead.
Man, I'm dead. He goes ballistic on him. 3 of these. It'll be 3 difficulty because he's still gonna dual wield because he just can't let up
An
on the dual
extra
wield.
difficulty because my triumph.
Yes. And then wait, hold up. Did you upgrade it or did you?
Yeah, that's what it says on the chart. It says upgrade.
Okay, well then it's only 2
of
difficulty, and then 1 challenge.
Oh, but
It
it's
upgrades.
purple.
Does it upgrade or does it add?
It says
upgrades.
upgrade. No, it says upgrade up here.
Okay.
Damn.
Alright, there you go. Go for
Damn. Oh right, increases and then upgrades. Oh my. Oh, it teleported me to the map. I clicked middle mouse button.
it. Yeah, I don't know why it does that. I think you can set those up, but I don't want to go through the trouble of doing that. Why am I letting you roll? It's to hurt you.
He doesn't hit with both.
He doesn't hit. Oh no, he does. Wait, does he? No, he doesn't. He's
One
not
event.
paired with that
Yeah.
weapon. He's not paired. If he was with the other weapon, he was
If it
paired with it.
Yeah.
But you knocked that out of his hand, so we can't do that. All right. So in this
So
case,
it's
you take
like
6,
4 plus
7.
4
You take
I
10
take
damage. 10 damage
minus
total
2.
with a pierce
right?
of 2.
Yeah. That's
Yes.
why I'm saying I have a Ahsoka 4, so it's minus 8 damage.
Yeah, 8 damage. By
That
the looks of it.
doesn't make sense.
Well, you have a soak of 4. He has a pierce of 2, which means your soak is actually 2, which means
Yeah, but
from 10 damage.
Because they both did 4 damage to me last time. Oh no, 8. No, yeah. No, yeah, that's right.
And
is
as
right.
for his advantage, he's going to recover strain because he's a little tired.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna disengage with his ass and then gun him down again. And close range this time.
Okay. Well, actually, yeah. Even if you disengage, you're going to be within close. Well, actually, no. You can go down the hall if you want to get to short range. So it's-
Yeah, I'll go down the hall a little bit.
Okay. No, you won't get
stun said.
stun setting. So one
No,
difficulty,
no.
setback of 1, and I think. Well, I mean, that'd be... You know what? No, yeah. He's gonna dodge. He's gonna dodge and upgrade it.
Okay. Sure.
It's for the funny, because I think you're gonna do it anyway.
Sure. Watch them all be. Watch
He does-
all of the yellow
Okay,
divey blank.
I just
Watch
said-
all of the
if
yellow
it does,
divey blank.
this would
and
be
it-
funny. It
Okay,
says
no, yeah.
despair.
Oh no! Oh no, bro!
Oh no, bro. Do you have, because I know you had it on Helmar, do you have the thing that makes it to where your weapon cannot run out of ammo?
No.
Your weapon runs out of ammo. Which means you
Oh.
need to now find a reload. Because that weapon doesn't
Hey,
work.
hey, Colton, you should probably read the amplifying chamber on my.
Oh, no,
the
I know that too.
explosive.
No, I know
Oh,
that.
Okay, we're not. Okay, we're not doing that.
I was going to. But
Okay.
I don't want it to be that detrimental at the moment.
Make my DC 17, my blast just blow up in my face.
I was going to do it, but I have a specific moment that almost occurred, but not right now. Plus, I can guarantee you're going to get another despair at some point. Anyway,
Surprised you didn't just like break the weapon. That's literally what the amplifier applied.
no, it's just going to run out of ammo. Okay. It's going to run out of ammo, which means you can't use it until you get
use
a
the
reload.
underbarrel micro rocket rack's its own weapon though.
Yes, you can use that. That is not. That does not
Chillin'.
get affected. That's fine because that you technically have ammo in, and it's just a press the button and it releases. Anyway, so this dude, because it's still funny anyway. This dude proceeds to do a Leon Kennedy backflip for the sake of dodging, just for randomness, and you hit him. He falls into the hole and onto his sword that's sticking straight up, killing him.
Damn. Alright, well, I'm going to use 2 of my advantages to reduce my strain, and the other 2 to perform a free maneuver. And, can I fly over to the engineer door?
The engineer door.
Yeah, the door with the engineer keycard.
That's at the very
Can I-
bottom.
Is there people down there?
Yeah,
I
that's
can
meant-
fly that fast. I'm going to do it.
Okay. Well then, let me remind you what's going on here. So
I gotta make it quick too, because like if I don't get to that, if I can get behind that door and I can lock it up, then no one can follow me through it, because they ain't got this damn key card.
Leon Kennedy's dead at the bottom of this thing. He's dead.
And then I'm gonna need to stim pack myself when I'm done there.
You walk out, and it's a 60-meter drop to get to that one thing, that door, the big
It's
door.
literally fine.
I know. I know you're fine.
I swan
But
dive.
I will remind you that dude that ran out here, went to go get help. You look down and notice that the man is currently outside talking with a bunch of people. There's around 3 people he's talking to in a current. He's basically, remember that metal plate that was on that was just below you. That
Yeah.
one place where that dude was standing and yelling down at him.
Yeah.
He's there, sitting with 3 other people in the hallway that leads into that room that metal plate is connected to. That place, where they are, below, obviously he's talking to them about, hey, there's a dude up here, he's shooting at us. So, we need to go, like, I don't know, take him out. I don't know if he's friendly. He's clearly part of he's part of the clan. He's part of the, he's part of the Kreese members. Or something. Clearly, they're trying to kill us. We need to get him out of here. That's basically what you're overhearing. Below that, there's another guy. I think I said that before. And he's just, well, actually, no, there's no longer that guy. He's no longer at that little,
He's
like,
no longer there. That guy,
doorway.
he's gone.
He's inside of that room. And then at the very bottom, there's another guy still looking at the rubble, trying to move the debris at the big door that's locked.
Okay. So there's a lot in my way.
Technically, there's 4 people 20 meters below you. There was another person 40 meters below you. And 60 meters below you, there is a dude at
Am I
the debris.
safe if I jump back across where I originally came from? Stealthily.
If you wish, yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to do that.
There's no sign of that door being opened anymore. It's still clanking away.
Yeah.
Okay. You do it. I'm not even going to make you make a check for it. You just do it. Because they're talking. They're busy.
I'm gonna hunker down there for like a little bit and like, I don't know, stim pack my wounds off because damn.
You're
I'm
going to
fucking
sit in the
hurt.
doorway, or you want to get back through the clanking door?
Is there like
There is a
anything-
terminal on that side if you're talking, but you already tried it with the other terminal. You could technically try it again since this is a different
Isn't there
terminal.
like a tiny hallway though that I can sit? Hold on. Sorry, I sneezed.
Yes, there is that hallway. That's where you're at right now. You're in that little
Yeah.
tiny space. You want to sit there?
No, I'll hop through the door again. I have confidence that I can.
Okay. Okay. Wasn't it? Yeah, I was about to say it's
Coordination.
5.
I didn't know
Okay.
if it was a proficiency die or not.
There we go.
Oh no.
Get another despair.
Don't. Oh, for...
Delicious! You still... Oh, do you do it? Yes, you do.
I mean, yeah, I do it.
You still got an advantage left over.
But something gets left behind. What is it?
What would be more detrimental? Well, no, nothing gets left behind. I have something else way better in mind.
All your stim packs shatter.
All
you
your
can't heal
stim
now.
packs shatter. No. No. Do I do that, or do I... As you jump through, you obviously fall and do a sick superhero landing on the bottom. When you do this, you notice some creaking and cracking from above where you came from, through that
Oh,
door.
shit.
That wall has become more indented and toward you. And you notice the creaking getting louder and louder before cracks start to form on that part of the metallic wall, and you hear a loud,
Shit.
like a sound of wind above you. The sound of wind getting like something,
Right.
you know. You're currently in this room, so I want you to know what you do when you hear that.
What ways out of the room are there other?
Other
Because I
than the
don't
door
wanna
you
go
jump through that you can't go back through because you're at the bottom now. Not really much. Like I said, you're kind of at the bottom part of this place. This is where like the desks were and everything. I forget exactly what I said this was, but I just figure out what you want to do. I'll be right back. I gotta go answer something.
Well, okay, so I guess I have to kind of go up to like find a. Guys, what is this nonsense? This guy is just throwing in challenge die to make my life miserable.
Yeah, because fuck you.
What? Why? Why would you say that? That's so mean.
That's what he's saying, dumbass. God.
What?
Yeah, he's saying fuck you with all those challenge die.
But you said dumbass.
Yeah, but I'm not saying that you're the dumbass. Aiden is not saying you're the dumbass.
But that's how
Okay.
you stated it.
No. I'm speaking for Colin. Colin thinks you're the dumbass. God,
What?
Kelly, keep up. Dude, you
What
are
is- what is that?
you are slow today.
What is that supposed to mean? What? I've done a lot of running back and forth, I tell you what. All in hopes to find one of you guys, and it's just constantly getting more and more miserable as it goes on.
Skill issue. Colton back. I have to tell him that I have to go. This is really
You
awkward.
got to go.
Yes, my brothers are here to help me build my fucking new bed frame.
Sick.
And tonight is the only night that they can do it, apparently. Can't do it tomorrow.
Fair enough. I'm really tired. I'm kind of okay if we end the session a little early today.
Alright, well, I guess I have a new plan. My new plan
Do drugs.
is to kick it into full throttle with my repulsor engine and flee the ship quicker than it explodes, or something falls on me, or whatever. I'd have no setback dice.
Billy, just use
because-
instant transmission. Just
if-
think
listen,
about us. And then
I don't
just-
have that. I don't have that.
Well, why?
Actually, now that I think about it, Elder's whole thing is being like the opposite of what clones are. Now that I think about it, wouldn't that also make his force sensitivity stronger? Because aren't they supposed to have a diminished? Like every gene cone is supposed to go opposite day on Elder. That's his whole thing. Right, so he's supposed to become more independent, and he ages slower instead of quicker. But also, aren't they supposed to have like a dampened force sensitivity? It just opposite day on that. I didn't even think about this. I just want to make a little rebel character. Rebel.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Aiden has to speak with you first.
Yeah,
had to get my